Coffee and Makeup is streamed in front of a live YouTube audience. Yes, indeed, we are live on the YouTubes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? I'm just trying to move the laptop. I do definitely want to get a new camera, you know. I think that's definitely something I'm going to do. But I have sorted out my mouse. So look, I can move things around. Oops. I don't know why it's so... It's a very weird angle today. Does it look all right? Do I look okay? I don't know. I've got the mouse so I can make things happen. I can do a swoosh like this without having to lean over to the laptop. So that's going to be a lot easier today. Good morning to you if you are here live. If you are here as part of the replay crew, then again, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world watching this. If you can hear the dogs, by the way, the dogs are playing. I might have to put Ed in his Ed, because Ed just popped up on screen. I might have to put Eddie in his bed in a minute. Good morning, Ed. I hope you are well. So yeah, he might have to go in his bed in a minute because he's just being a puppy. He wants to play all the time. So yeah. Anyway, how is everybody doing? How are you, Ed? How is the lovely furry Holly Willoughby? Furry. I think I always get that. Hang on. Am I too bright? I look really wiped out. There we go. I always get that wrong. It always sounds wrong to me. Furry Holly Willoughby. It's because I want to say Holly Willoughby, like on whatever that program is. So yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I haven't done my skincare yet. I've literally been up, sorted the dogs out, sorted out Mr. Pups. Ruby's decided to have a numbnut next to me. I don't know why, but she's decided to start shaking. Good morning to Neat. Good morning, Anita. Morning to the Major. How are you, my darling? Yeah, I'm just saying about the pups and the dogs. So if you can hear them, it's just what it is. We've got animals. They are our children. They play. That's what happens. But yes, it's been an eventful morning already with the doggos running around. He saw next door's cats for the first time out through the fence, and he was like, "Oh, what's that? Really? Just will I go live? Okay, thank you. You play on, Macduff." So that was interesting. But Friday is the first time we can take him out for a walk because it's when the 10 days are up for his inoculations for his final jab. So we'll be able to. Don't bite her. Oi! Stop biting her face. If you carry on, you will go in your bed. You will. Oh, he's giving me the puppy look now. He's giving me the puppy look. He's like, But yes, anyway, so he'll be going out for his walk on Friday. I have a sore eye because I opened the fire door at the wrong time and got that wood stuff spat. Oh, you hit. Do you mean you hit your eye on the door? That's not good. How did you manage that? That sounds like something I would do, to be fair. Right, let me because I can be further away now, I have to increase the size of, will it increase the size of the text? Oh no, is it Control and Plus? There we go. That's better. So I can still sit here comfortably and use the mouse to control everything and still read the comments. So that's a good thing. How did you get wood stuff spat at you then? Like, what happened? That sounds. First of all, Ed, was there alcohol involved? If so, how much? If so, on a scale of 1 to, oh my God, how is the hangover? I have to live vicariously through you lot now because of Slimming World. We can't drink. Oh, the fire spat at you. What? Oh, you mean the door on your... Oh, you've got a wood... I've got you now. Right, hang on. Let me explain where I got confused. When you said you opened the fire door at the wrong time, I thought you were in a bar or you were in a pub and you opened the fire door and the door hit you. Like the fire, the push door, the fire door, the escape door. That's what I thought you meant. But you mean the door to the fire, the wood burner. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. a lot more sense. You're sober as a judge. That makes a lot more sense. You see, it's that word fire door, isn't it? And this is why conversations are better than text, even though I don't really do phone calls very often. You'll be bloody lucky if you ever get a phone call from me, I'm telling you, or in a serious amount of doo-doo, you know what I'm saying? But like that just shows you, because I would have read that as you open the fire door at the wrong time and hot wood spat at you. And I would have thought that was literally you open the fire door and it banged back, got you in the face, and you were like, oh yeah, the wood spat at me. I didn't actually hit it. It was the wood. That's what I thought you were saying. But of course, it was actually something far more innocent. That's probably a Freudian thing, isn't it? With me going down the bar route because of working in bars for so long. Oh God, right. You two, I'm just constantly aware that right, you can play for half an hour and then Eddie's going to go in his bed. It's literally like it's like being a kindergarten teacher, I tell you, it really is. Oops. Excuse me while I just spill coffee down myself. That's lovely, isn't it? I know, right? Wasn't that dainty then? Who am I trying to kid? I do declare, I just my I just with a moist towelette. Oh God. I believe I dropped my oh God. Yes, anyway, I'm in one of those moods this morning. I really am. I'm in a bit of a silly mood. So what have I got to update you on? Oh, my Colourpop order is here. I haven't even looked at it yet because I'm going to do it on camera tomorrow. Well, today. I was going to do it last night, but fibro, I crashed, and I crashed in the afternoon, I think. And then we went to Slimming World, and then I crashed as soon as we got back, even though I had done my makeup for Slimming World, and it was looking lovely. And I was like, Rufus is going, why are you doing your full? Because I did foundation and everything, concealer, the works. And Rufus said, why are you getting glammed up to go to group? And I said, well, I'm going to film afterwards. I said, but also, this is the only time we go and actually talk to people. So this is like our evening out. Just that's when you know life is rather sad, when your evening out is sitting at Slimming World group for an hour. But, you know, COVID. Right, calm down. You can play, but you've got to calm down a little bit because you just turned him into making duck noises. He's only a baby. Anyway, so yeah, so the Colourpop order is here. I've checked the packing slip because I don't remember what I ordered. There was two different collections. There was the Hocus Pocus collection and the Hocus Pocus fall collection. And I didn't think the one I got had a mirror in, but it looks like there's a mirror in the top. So I don't know whether I got the full collection. I don't know whether I've got a candle with it. I don't actually remember what it was that I was looking at. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think the Nightmare Before Christmas palette should be in there as well. So I'm dead excited to try that and to film with that. Phone calls with Lisa are never short. That's true. That is very, very true. That one, very true, very, very true. But they are fun. They are, Ed. Long phone calls where they go meandering around everything. He was so cute on your soft glam video makeup tutorial. I know. He watches me every time I do my face. It's almost like he's going to be a little James Charles. You know what I mean? He's like watching what I do, and then you just think he'll be the world's first doggy makeup artist. He's like, oh, I can do that. But yeah, so he is just down here. Do you want to come up? You want to come up? You come up as well. Come on then. Come and say hello to everybody, Eddie. Oh, look, we've got all the babies now. All the babies. Look. Hello. Right, don't you try and sit on me, because you can't actually wear my clothes. Oh, right, you go there. That's it. Lie down there, all bundled together, but not on top of me, Alvie. She doesn't listen. She literally wants to sit in my lap. He was so cute. Yeah, I really enjoyed filming that, actually. I thought it was such a good... I really liked the finished look. Eddie, don't eat the blanket. I nearly said cardigan. I really like the look as well, actually. I was really proud of that look. For a neutral, for a soft glam, I don't normally do soft glam. So I've now done one live and one recorded soft glam. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I also have sticky stuff in your beard. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, Ed. You know what I mean? Whatever tickles your pickle, my friend. He's grown. He has. He really has. Eddie, oi! Psst, stop chewing your blanket. Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not going to stop chewing my blanket. Oh, from the fire. What do you mean when you say sticky stuff? Do you mean a stick? Oh, it's not funny. It's not funny. I hope you're okay. I do hope you're okay. I hope you didn't get like too badly hurt with your eye. I do have an eye patch if you want. If you can borrow it, it looks like a dragon's eye because sometimes my right eye doesn't work properly because you know I'm falling apart generally. So I bought that to try and help the left eye because my left eye is really weak. Anyway, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Mister, what are you doing just under the table? I never trust it when he goes quiet. You know what I mean? Oh, sap from the fire. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I hope you're okay, though. I do hope you're okay. So I'm going to crack on with some makey-uppy because that's what today is about. Now, if I have to break off because he's decided to be a numbnut or poo on the floor or anything, he has been out for a toilet, he's been out for a whittle, he's done all of that already. They've had their breakfast, which is more than we have. Right, so the live streams we are live on the Facebooks as well, so that is good. Let me just turn this down, otherwise the alarms will go off when they go off, because I've got alarms set for later. I should change the day of it, really. I really should. But anyway, so yeah, if he needs to go in his bed, then I'll have to break off and put him in his bed. But so far, he's doing okay, because he is generally a really good boy. He's a really, really well-behaved pup. Unlike Albie, who, as you can see, is like, she's trying to shove me over into the corner. It doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work, no, because you need to lie that way on your mother, not on me. Thank you. Oh, she's very clingy when she's on her heat, when she's in season. She's very clingy. But we've got Ruby sorted, so she's going off to get her. We haven't got her sorted yet, but we spoke to the vets when we were in with him to get her booked in for neutering or spaying or whatever it's called. So that will be happening in hopefully either a week or two or early next year, depending on when we can get her in. So yes, what have you got in your mouth? Oh, he's got his Kong toy. That's fine. I know. Right then, so today's look, we're going to do a festive party look using the Modern Renaissance Palette by ABH. This is one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite palettes because it's so easy to blend. You watch, I'm going to have so many problems blending now today, aren't I? But yeah, it's really easy to blend. It's really easy to use. It's fine. So then, when I'm going to do my skincare next, but how's everybody's Christmas plans going? Like, are you all sorted? We picked up a crown thing to go in the oven that I said we might as well just have that for Christmas dinner. Seeing as we're not going to do a lot of mince pies or Christmas puddings or things like that. It doesn't really seem much point to go all out. We are going to have, I think Rufus wants a Yorkshire pudding. So we're going to have Yorkshire pudding. And I was after some Paxo, but I think we're just going to go with Linda McCartney sausages to use those as stuffing instead, because that works really well. We've done that before. But apart from that, because we don't really drink, Rufus has got, I think he's got 4 bottles of cider that he's had on top of the cupboard in there, and he said he might have a bottle of cider. I know, right? Push the boat out, 1 bottle of cider. And I said, oh, I've got some mead and I've got some Malibu and there's some vodka and there's some port, but I might just have a little port and lemonade, like a little one, and toast me mum, and then that'll be it, I think, because we don't really drink. And for us, because we don't really celebrate like the religious side of Christmas Day, we won't be doing that. We're not going down to see his mum and dad. So it's going to be a right quiet one, a really lackluster one for us. And obviously, because we've got the pup, we can't put a Christmas tree up because there's no room. And if we put it, there's just no room. There's just no room is what it is. And he would try and eat it and knock it off anyway. So, you know, we've got them some Christmas chews and rawhidey bits and things like that. And we'll get them. They'll probably have steak actually on Christmas. At least the two girls. That might be a bit rich for him. But yeah. So yeah, our Christmas this year is going to be. Oi, stop. Our Christmas is going to be very, very quiet one. But we are going to film some Simming World ideas. Don't bite my finger, you little bugger. Don't. That's naughty. I haven't got any treats for you. Come up here. Eddie, come up here or go in your bed. That's your choice. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. That's it. You lie on here and have a snooze. You'd normally be sleeping at this time. Guarantee it, because he really did nick my finger then. Guarantee it, because it's I'm on a live, he won't sleep. He'll be like, no, we're super giddy. Whereas normally at this time, he's like, I've been awake for a couple of hours. It's time to have a nap now. Isn't it? Hey, is it nap time? I think, don't eat with his ear. I think it might be nap time. Right, I'm going to crack on with my skincare. Let me know in the comments how you're prepped for Christmas time. Like I've been watching, Anita, I've been looking at your Instagram every day where you're posting with your friend's advent calendar thing. That's such a good little idea, isn't it? I think you've got some really good items in that from your friends, so that's really cool. I thought that was a really nice advent calendar. Yes, mister. Yes, I know. I'm doing my skin. Look, this is the Argyle locks that Neat bought me. Look, not Argyle locks, Argyle line. Look, it's going to help Mummy not be as old. It's going to help. Nurse Furry Holly Willoughby is very good. He's a little cute turd bag. He is a little turd bag. That's the best way of saying it. I like that saying. Good morning to Ness. Good morning, my darling. I like turd bag. That's what we're going to call you. Turd bag 420. That's what we're going to call you, mister. Oh, now he's down again and he's going to go into the blanket. It's fine. It's fine. We're having a puppy day, Ness. The puppy is just being 100. He's just 100 today. He's just full on puppying, which is lovely, but not when you're trying to do a live stream. You know what I mean? But you know, priorities. He is our priority. So if you're going to try and come up under the table as well, aren't you? You did this last time. Right, come on then. Come on then. Let me move the table. This stream is just going to be me with him. Come on then. Up you come. Come on then. There you go. Jump up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the little legs. Oh, he can jump on the sofa, but he does a little run up. He does he goes, and then he goes, wee, and he launches, which is really funny now, or which is fine now. Hello. Hi, mister. Where are you going? What? What? I know. Mummy loves you so much. I do. Yes. He oh, that's the post. This is going to be one of those streams, isn't it? It's going to be one of those streams. Right then, everybody. Good girl for barking, Alfie. I shall return, everybody. Talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds. Right, move out of the way, Mister. No, Mister. Away. Good boy. Right, go back in. Everybody back in. Good guys, good girls, good doggos. Yay. Right, that's it. Let Mummy sit back down. They're all like, oh, does that mean we can go out? No, it doesn't. Right, come on then, back up. Come on then. Come on then. Mister, leave her face alone. Eddie, stop that. Elvie, come on up. Right, you know the rules, mister. If you're coming up on here, you don't bite them on here. Oh, my Lord. Lordy. Yes, it's great. You're enjoying it so far, Neat. Obviously, some duplicates, but you don't mind. you get similar sub boxes. Yeah, absolutely. He is a cutie. He really is. Hang on, there he is. He's there. He's this side. What are you doing? What are you doing? So this is perfect timing, actually. What are you doing? Because you're stuck now, aren't you? You're stuck. I know. Now what are you going to do? You're going to go back through. Go on then. Go back that way. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. he's so much. He's so adorable. Anyway, right, this has just turned up. So this is, as I say, perfect timing. Today's stream is just going to be the weirdest. But anyway, that's what you're coming for, isn't it? Random puppy stuff. How did you get into this? How have they... Oh, they've taped it. Oh, it's tape. Right, okay, I can see. So this is, you know, a couple of weeks back... Oh, gosh, I can't get into it. What, Eddie? I don't know why are you down there now? So a couple of weeks back when I ordered the Argyle locks from Skin Labo, so that then meant that they are now sending me, I get targeted with all of the adverts, all of the emails, all of everything. But I saw this item and I thought, actually, this looks quite interesting. It's 3D hyaluronic acid, argyle locks, and argan oil. So argiline, hyaluronic acid, and argan oil. It's an extra lifting active gel cream. So. Now on the advert that is sent, there was all this amazing, like, oh, look at this, and oh, look, and oh, tighten skin. So I'm not sure that it's actually going to do that. But create your beauty routine. It's got here, step 5. Oh, it's got use all our products, obviously. Right. So I thought anyway that I would order it and give it a go whenever it turns up. So seeing as this is my skincare time, right, you need to just go there. That's it. As long as you don't, if you lean that way, LV, not this way. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Right. So we shall see. And this was free. It just cost me $4.99 postage. So have a look, because that Argyle line stuff, Argyle locks, was just paying for $4.99 for the postage and packing, which is a lot for postage and packing. But if you think that's like £2 postage and packing and £3 for the item, it's still a very, very, very reasonably priced thing to give a go. So it might work for you, it might not. Eddie, what are you doing? Eddie, why do you, okay, I've got an itchy eyeball. So anyway, oh, Ed, I can't read because it's gone blurry. Because it's all about the random conversations and woofers. It is. That's what we do on this channel. Random conversations on a Thursday morning. So yes, that's why we like it. So this is the tube. It looks, you can't see it because it's being a, there you go. Look at that. This is the tube. It looks lovely. It's very cold because obviously it's been in a cold van or something. So let's just put some, oh God, oh, it looks like things that are inappropriate to say now. So it's got a milky consistency that is slightly transparent and looks like something else. I'll leave that to your imagination as to what that... Oh, it looks like the snail serum. That's what I was thinking, obviously, is the snail serum. Yeah. Right then, let's put a little bit of this. I think on the instructions, on the video, the person just put it under their eyes and then tapped it in. That's literally all they did. I'm just being aware that it looks like we have nobody watching currently on the YouTubes, on StreamYard, so I don't know what's happening, but... maybe everybody's like, oh God, it's just going to be about dogs. I'm off. But yeah, I'll just keep going as if we've got an audience because I can't quite see what's happening. So, oh, it's quite a, Interesting smell. Again, it's quite a florally type odor. Oh, Anita is here. Yes, Jizz. Jizztastic. Yeah, that is pretty much what it looks like. Yeah. You nearly went for your COVID booster jab today. Good job you looked at the date. You would have been a week too early. Oh no, Ness. I have done that though. I have turned up for somewhere a week early. And when you turn, you go, "Hi, yeah, it's Lisa. I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock." And they go, "No, you haven't." You go, "Yeah, 10 o'clock on the 15th." And they go, "Okay, today's the 8th." And you're like, "Sorry." So yeah, I think this is the stuff that you're supposed to like. You put it on and it's supposed to dry and then lift. I think Rufus bought him a space hopper, like a mini space hopper toy. Eddie, can I see that? Can we show the people? No, he says no. He's playing with it, and it's literally like a space hopper, but it's about this big, which is really really cool, but it's very, very squeaky, mate, isn't it? He loves it. He does love it. He does love it. So if you hear some squeaking, it's just him playing because, you know, I'm not going to stop him playing because it's all about playtime for pups, isn't it? Yes, because it's how he learns about the world, and he's so smart. He's so intelligent. It's ridiculous. Can I have it 1 second? Can I just show everyone? And then I'll throw you it. Oh, it's a bit mucky now, but look, it's a little space hopper. What's it say on it? Good boy. A little space hopper. Ready? Go get it then. He likes it because he picks it up by the handle thing and then throws it, and then he gets to go after it himself. But he's very good at playing fetch at the moment. I mean, bearing in mind he's only 13 weeks, but like I'll throw the ball and he'll go and get it and bring it back to me now. He's very good at that. He gives both paws. You go, give paw, and he gives one, and the other one, and he gives both paws. So he's doing really, really well. He's learning about like where he's supposed to toilet and where he's not. And he's only has a little accident now and again, but he's doing so well. So that's dried down, and I can actually feel it on this side. Oh, I think it's. Oh, that's very interesting. Buddy is looking for that noise. Yeah. Oh, bless. Wasn't that the last product? Wasn't that what? Yes. Yes, Neat. That's what I thought it was. The Argyle Ox was Botox-like, whereas this stuff is the stuff that I actually thought I was getting. So this stuff is the extra lifting active gel. Now, it says moisturize and helps to reshape facial contours. If I remember rightly, I've used stuff like this that used to come in sachets that I got from a spa, from a treatment place, basically, and that works. That was the same as this. It feels very similar, so it kind of goes dry and feels tight all on the eye. I don't know whether you're able to see, but it definitely feels like it's still. I mean, I don't know whether you can see. This side is still wet and this side is dry. And just under here, look. Can you see how it just looks a little bit lifted? I don't know whether that's showing up on camera as much as it is in person. But yeah, this is why, Nate, when I saw the advert for it, I was like, that's what I thought the other one was. So yeah, your booster knocked you for 2.5 days and gave you a sore arm and shoulder. Oh God, don't say that. We've got ours booked in next week. Buddy's looking for the noise. Bless. So yeah, so I think this might be okay. Now, I don't know how it's going to play with a foundation because the stuff that I had before, you couldn't really put anything on top of it. You had to be like you have to be really gentle and pat, 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 and all of that stuff. So I will see how this works with my foundation. But I've got to say, generally speaking, since I've been back doing my skincare every day, at least every morning, I'm not going to lie and say I've been doing it every night as well, because I haven't. But I have been doing it like every single morning without fail, because my routine now, I do the morning shift with the dogs. So I come in, let him out, he goes toilet, give him his milk, give him his biscuits, do the like runny roundy playful thing for about a half an hour to an hour, and really get him kind of like playing fetch and playing with tug of war and playing with the other toys, so that he kind of, it tires him out for lunchtime, and then he goes in and has a little snooze normally between now and he'll snooze till about 2. But I think today's going to be a playful day. Right, let's get, I've got the little squeak. Do you want this? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Go on then. Oh, I just love having a puppy again. I love having a puppy again. But yes, so I think actually, I mean, this side is still a little bit damp because I think I might have put too much on this side. But I can definitely feel that has had an effect, and it looks like it's had an effect in person. So that's good. We like that. Now I'm wondering about the rest. Oh, actually, question. You should vlog his first walk. We'd love to see him experience the outside world for the first time. That's a really good idea, Neat. That's a really good idea. Yes, we'll do that. I wonder where my GoPro is. If I can find my GoPro, I might even be able to attach a little camera onto him. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Eddie's point of view. Because we've got, obviously he's got harness and a coat. Oh, he's going to be in a reindeer coat or a snowman coat. He's so cute. But yeah, that is a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Oh, look at this string. It's been half an hour. What's happened so far? We've played with the dogs. I've drank half a cup of coffee and I've put one lot of stuff on my face. This is a fantastic, interesting live stream, isn't it, for everyone? Anyway, I will crack on. What I was going to say is, anyone that's watching this, have you used the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream before? If so, does it make your makeup pill up? Because when I'm using this on top of my other skincare, on top of my other serums, if I then put any type of primer on, it immediately pills. If I put, even with my foundation, I can see it around here, it absolutely just pills up. And I don't know whether it's my serums that are affecting it or the makeup that's affecting it. I really don't know. Just checking on him. Just checking on him. He never did that to you, Neat. You're such a Mickey taking person. I was going to say other words, but yeah. Well, that's good, Neat. So, what am I doing? There we go. So now it's dry on both sides. Like, I don't know whether you can see. Look, can you see it? Does it look different to you? It looks, to me, it's taken 5 years off. It really does. Maybe you're layering too many things. Possibly. I mean, I'm wondering actually whether it's the OK illuminating serum, because this is also jizz-like. It's also very, very milky and quite a viscous liquid. So I'm wondering whether it could be this. So I'll tell you what, let's leave that off and let's do the marine clean. That's what we'll do. We'll put it to the test today and we shall see. That's what I'm doing on this channel. Oh, I've got a plan for next year. I've got a plan. Me and Rufus have plans for both channels. Oh my God, we've got monthly plans of a monthly theme that is wasn't intending to be a bunk. A Burke. What? Oh, you have used it. Oh, okay. I don't know. Again, see, this is why we need conversations, because text makes things difficult. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So we've got plans for next year. Each month we're going to have a theme, and all the videos across both channels are going to be loosely connected to the theme. So the makeup videos, I won't tell you all the themes, but January's theme is budget. So all of the Slimming World videos will be budget-friendly ones. All of the makeup videos will be budget makeup brands, or just basically budget makeup tips and things in general. And then on the witchy side, there'll be lots of some DIY videos and things like that. I do realise that at the moment I haven't been making a lot of videos over on that channel. There's some filmed, I've just got to edit, and unfortunately it's the editing that takes most time. Are you getting sleepy yet? Are you getting sleepy yet? He's like, no, ma'am, I'm really not. I'll just put that on there. So yes, but it's going to be really interesting, actually. It is going to be really interesting because we're going to be doing, so again, across both channels, we're now also going to be doing, and so we're going to be doing different videos. So Monday will be makeup. So Monday is makeup Monday. And basically what that will be a different video each week to do with makeup. So it might be a full face, it might be trying a different product, it might be reusing old products, it could be anything, but it'll be makeup themed. Tuesday is going to be Tuesday Tasty, or Tasty Tuesday, which is going to be all the Slimming World recipes. Slimming World recipes, soup recipes, taste tests, and things like that, where we're going to be duping Slimming World recipes. Like duping the meals and trying to cook the packaged meal, like the frozen meal, trying to cook that at home. So we'll be doing that. And then Wednesday is Witchy Wednesday on the other channels. There'll be a weekly video for that one. Again, it'll be a rotating theme. Thursday's the live stream. Friday is Kirsty's Friday Night Natter. Saturday is the car vlog, and Sunday is the tarot. So that is the plan for me across the week. Oh God, it's all right. It wasn't your fault. Good boy. Get your space hopper then. Get your space hopper. Get your doggy hopper. Yay! Your pup hopper. Your space pupper, whatever it's called. One of those things is right. So yeah, that is going to be the plan. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday will be pre-recorded videos across both channels, and then the 2 live streams. So it should be workable. I am pre-filming some stuff now so that we can get ahead, certainly on the witchy side of things. But yeah, that's going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to actually have a proper schedule, a filming schedule, an upload schedule, and all of that. It's going to be really cool. So then, let's crack on with some makeup. So I think Mr. Mister's going to need to go in his bed. Are you going to need to go, Mr. Eddie Munster, come up. Come up, come on, come up a second. Right. Are you going to come and sit and have a snooze, or are you going to go in your bed for half an hour? What do you want to do? Do you want to sit up here with the girls, or do you want to go into your bed and sleep? Hey? We'll try you up here. Okay, we'll try you up here. Right. Oh, not you two. Right. No, when I say on up there, I don't mean on me. Thank you, Ness. It sounds good. I just need to get into a schedule with it all. That's what I need to do. So yeah. I'm filming your Christmas look, I think tomorrow, or maybe this evening. Depends how this look goes. But are you going to jump down, Mister? What are you poised to do? It looks like you're poised to be very naughty. What are you going to do? He just is. He's all of the things today. Right, you can sit there and watch Mummy if you want. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Right, Alvy, I also need a bit more space than you, like sitting on top of me. Next week, they'll all be in their bed. Right. Good girls, good boy, good girls. All stay there. So then, let's crack on and do my face. I'm using the Modern Renaissance, even though I can't stand the feel of this palette, like touching the outside, because it's got that velvety stuff. But once you open it up, it is just a lovely palette. It really is. It really is. You can see I've hit pan on mine. Look, do you like it? Do you like the pretty colours? Very pretty colours. Yes. Yes, he likes it. You think you're filming it Monday as you're doing a soft glam look for Saturday. Okie dokie, my darling. Okie dokie. I know all of these festive looks going on. It's great, isn't it? I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Is that going to be too bright? Is that what? That's too bright, isn't it? I wonder if I can change the white balance. Hang on a sec. Can I change the white balance? I don't think I can, but I might be able to. Maybe, but not. What the others? Nope, no. I don't think I can. You know, I don't think I can. That's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. Right, okay. Well, we'll just do it with that light off. Oh no, I know what I could do. I know what I could do. Let's aim the light up there, so then we'll get general light. Oh, that doesn't really do anything, does it? It just makes my forehead brighter. Oh well, that's fine. Ness, what happened to copy Elisa's look from last week using the Lacura palette? Oh yeah, you were going to do that, weren't you, Ness? You were going to use the Aldi palette from Lacura. Right. Oh, do you know, because of somebody, not you, mister, for once, because of little miss here. There we are. God, Alvy, you're not giving me any room, are you? Not giving me any space. I've literally got no room to sit here, so it's all a bit cramped. Anyway, right, let's go on with some makeup. Let's go on with some makeup. So my goal today, right, is to create a look. And I'm going to do it in two parts. So the first part is basically what you can do just to wear to work. Okay, so a slightly more toned down. You're going to try and eat my brushes, aren't you? You are going to try and eat my brushes. No, they're makeup brushes. It's not treats. No, it's not. It's not. Are you looking at them? Are you saying what brushes are these? Well, this is a Morphe brush, and this is what's this one? A Spectrum brush. Yes, I know. And that one's from Poundland, and this one's from Superdry. Do they meet your approval? Do they meet your approval? He's like, I don't know. Can I eat them? You tried, but you can't do a halo eye to save your life. I'll tell you what I'll do. It won't be for a couple of weeks because I've got a Monday. I've got another James Charles palette one. I think I'm doing the green eye look from that on Monday, and then because again you can make it a little bit festive. But then I've got the one going up on Wednesday with you, Ness, on the 15th, and then I will do maybe the Monday after that. I'll do a halo eye video. It's the law to eat your brushes, including the sweeping brush. Oh God, he loves that. He loves that. We've got one of the long handled sweeping brush and dustpan and brush things in the kitchen. And he goes mad for it. He absolutely goes mad for it. He really does. Right then. So we're going to start off using the lighter shade Tempera, which is this one here. And I'm using this. Do I put an eye base on? Let's use an eye base. Have I got my eye base? Where's my bag? Oh, it's there. I can see it. It is the law to eat your brushes. I know, I've just said that as well, haven't I? I just repeated myself, but never mind. Where is my eye base? Where's my eye primer gone? Oh, did I take it did I put it back in the other room? Oh, I think I might have done, everybody. Oh no, disaster. I ain't got an eye primer. Right, okay. Well, I guess we won't use a primer today then. No, don't eat that. That's Fenty. If you're going to eat anything, eat the Revolution. Don't eat the Fenty. I know, right? He's got good taste, my lad. And yeah, you've got good taste, mister. I thought I had left it in here to be able to use, but I haven't. Okay, so in that case, for an eye primer, I'm going to use the Becca thingy. You don't have this palette. What's the dupe? It's Modern Renaissance, and you will have it for Christmas. So yes, yours looked Halo to me, neat, and looked good. Mine looked awful. Plus, working with the Aldi palette, I found out I didn't like it much anymore. Ah, right. What's wrong with it, Ness? Too many N's. What's wrong with it? Before Furry Holly Willoughby went blind, she tried to eat the Swiffer thing. God. You don't have this palette. What's the dupe? You'll be getting it, neat. You'll be getting it. Right. Let's use the Becca. So I'm using this because it's really thick. It's a really thick concealer. There is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance, actually. I don't know whether it's Revolution that I've got it, or whether it's one of the W7 ones. I actually don't remember, but there is a dupe for it. I'm sure there is. I mean, there will be, because there's dupes for every palette out there now, isn't there? I do like how that cream stuff has made my eyes look. They really do look lifted on there. So that's good. It's so powdery, and a lot of the shimmer shades are very samey. You think it's heading for the declutter, to be honest. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. So then the Aldi dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Heat, that's the one, gets a thumbs down from Little Miss Budget. That's a real shame. Right, so I put an eye primer on, and now I'm going to set that using the shadows. So I'm using the Tempera color, which is the lightest one. Yeah, I can't remember what the dupe for this is called, but if you've got any kind of palette that's got these shades in, you can use, or similar sort of shades. It's just like a pale cream color, not quite an ivory. It is slightly more on the beige side than ivory. It is very much a creamy cream, if that makes sense, like a true cream rather than, because these days people say cream and they mean ivory. It's more of a slightly pinker yellowy sort of, well, slightly more yellowy tone, because it's a cream, not an ivory. Right, so now I'm going in with Golden Ochre, which is this next one here. So again, a really pale beige, pale brown, almost a buff color. And I'm just going to put that all over the transition. So way up here, and then onto the lid, backwards and forwards. Mister, what are you doing? Eddie Munster. Oi. What were you doing? Come on up then. Come on. Good boy. So yeah. Oops. Have you got other palettes from Aldi, Ness? Are they any good? Because I've not, to be honest, I've seen them online, because I think you can buy them on the Aldi website or somewhere I've seen them, but I've never seen them in store. Like our Aldi, both of our Aldis, we've got a big one in Leeds, and also near us there's like I guess it would be a smaller, a slightly more medium sized one. Like the big one's got a toilet and things like that. And neither of them have had the palettes in. And in fact, the only makeup they've got in at the moment, because I was looking, the only makeup they've got in is BB cream and CC cream. And their BB cream's a bit, I'm not a great fan of it. And then they had, what else did they have? Like micellar water and things like that. So yeah, wasn't overly impressed with the selection, because again, it's not something we get in our stores, which is a bit annoying. Mister, what are you doing? I know, today is definitely sponsored by Rambunctious Puppy. Okay, you eat your chew. That's a good boy. So then I'm now going to go in with, I think we'll keep it slightly slightly cooler tone. Or do we just go for it? No, we're just going to go for it. We're going to do, so this is like a very neutral, I don't know how well it's picking up on camera because of the lighting level. The light needs to be a bit brighter, but anyway, I'm going to go in with, what do I want? We're going to go with the raw sienna. Do I want that? No, we'll go burnt orange. So it's this color here, which is like a warm, still very pale, pale brown, but a warm pale brown. You have the Urban Decay Smoky Eye dupe and an ABH dupe. It's the one with the purple shade in. Is that the Norvina dupe, or is that the? Is it a bright purple, like a neon purple? Because I think that's a dupe for the Riviera, possibly. I'll tell you what W7 have got. They've got one called, I think it's called Shook, and I think that's a dupe for the Amrezy palette, and that looks really good. It's all sparkles and things, though, for a while. It really is. Right, so this burnt sienna? Burnt orange. This is kind of just to warm up the crease line, really, because I'm going to go in with this red shade in a minute and really give it that festive pop. But for now, what I wanted to do was to do a very, very neutral kind of eye, as if you were like, this is the workplace look, right? So this is like when you're in the office and you know you've got to be professional and all of that stuff. This is the if it's not a bright purple, it's not. Is it lilac, like a lilac-y shade? Because if it's the lilac one, that's the Norvina one. I was about to say it's in a lilac case, but that's the Norvina one. That isn't the dupe. I don't know. Like again, as I say, Ness, I've really struggled to even find the palettes, let alone give them a try. Because I am going to do some more videos with the dupes, because I've got so many dupes. And sometimes I've got the corresponding genuine palette as well. So I just think might be a nice thing to do, a comparison. Not that we're going to the office now, as Boris has told us to stay home. I know, you can't go into the office. Well, you can if you're not able to work from home, all of that. But you can go, but you can still go for your Christmas parties. Makes no sense to me. But I'm going to use Antique Bronze, which is this brown shade here, this darker one, and just deepen it up on the outer corner on both sides. I'm just placing it. I'm not really blending it yet, but I am just placing it and kind of just filling in that little outside edge. And then for office wear or daytime wear, or just for a neutral, what I would do now is to take a flat brush and just take a little bit of the shimmer, which is called Primavera. This one here, it's just a really pale shimmer. Even though we can go to a pub without a mask. Yeah, it's a purple cover. That's the Norvina one then, Nest. God, I'm getting you two confused. I'm not getting you two confused. I'm getting your names confused because they both begin with N. But, you know, and then I don't know why I just picked it up with a brush. I don't think I've ever picked this shade up with a brush. But anyway, we'll just put a little bit of that on here just to give you that kind of shit. I'm going to go in normally with my finger just to give you that shimmer. So you've got a very basic... So just with the eyes, obviously, you've got a very basic, neutral, blended out kind of look. So you could just wear this. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's a very soft look. Obviously, with lashes and some eyeliner on, it would look... In fact, we'll do the eyeliner. So let's use... Should we go with... Let's use a liquid eyeliner. Sorry, Ness. I know, right? I'm using a liquid eyeliner, and this is something I got in Lacura. This is the Lacura eyeliner, and it's actually reasonably okay. The point on it is actually a really nice felt point. So, and this was just randomly on the end of the checkouts a few weeks back when we were in Aldi. So yeah, that's the type of look you wear to the office. Always have to have sparkle on the lid though. Absolutely. I mean, I think in every single look I've ever done, I've always done a sparkle on the lid, just because it gives a little bit of look, a little bit of shimmer. No, that's my Croc. We don't eat Crocs. I mean, if you're the fashion police, we don't wear Crocs either. I do wear Crocs. Right, let's do this. So, not a thick liner today, just sort of a standard eyeliner. So like, there we go. Standard eyeliner, not a massive wing, just a little bit of colour, just a little bit of definition. The lads at work call you Miss Glamorous. I bet they do. I bet they've got all sorts of names for you, Nee. I bet they do. Oi! Oi! You're tired, aren't you? Right, come up then, Eddie. Come on up. Come on up. Oh, sorry. Come on up. That's it. Lie down with Ruby. Have a little nap. Oh, gosh. There we go. That was the comment. I meant to click off. I've got to remember to click off the comments when I've read them, because otherwise it sits on the screen for ages. And when on the replay, people are just like, what? Or I'm like that when I watch it, because I'm like, oh, God. Because I do watch them back sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. Right, let's go and do this one. There we go. Oh, that went a little bit low then, but never mind. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. So there we go. A little bit of an eyeliner on, a bit of a wing. I will clean that edge up, just where I managed to smudge that, and then with a bit of mascara, we'll use the, what's this one? Is that the Revolution one? No, this is the Catrice one. Lashes to Kill by Catrice. No, actually we won't. We'll use the mascara that I use every day now, which is my what's it called? Super Extra Lash or something. Where is it? It should be in here. It should be here. It should be here. Where is my mascara gone? Where is my mascara gone? That's a good question, Lisa. Does anyone else do this where you've got like, there's a bag of, I mean, to be fair, there is so many products in here, it's ridiculous. But, I was about to say, it will get easier with blank, which is a reference to an item I got in the Box of Goth video, which obviously nobody's seen yet because I haven't even edited it yet. But that was an interesting one. Make sure you check that video out when it goes live. Good Lord. Good Lord. Right, I don't have that mascara. I don't know where it is. So we'll just use one of the many mascaras I've got in my bag. Use Climax. That's a good idea. I should be able to find that one because it's red. Hang on. La 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 la. No, that's not it. That's a Steal of Makeup. Well, you would think I would be able to find it. This is a snapshot into, there's the other one though. This is a snapshot into my entire life. Do you know where so-and-so is? Yes, absolutely I do. It is, maybe I don't know where it is because it isn't actually there. But that is absolutely, like, this is all I do. Anyway, I can't find the Climax one by NARS, which is a shame because that's actually a really good mascara as well. If anybody picked it up from feel unique. It's, oh, I've got it. It's there, right in the bottom. Haha. It's a really good mascara, actually. It really is. So it might have to go on my list, because what I want to do next year is to start consolidating. Big word, I know, but to start consolidating the collection even more. So the Revolution video will be coming out in January, just because now we're Christmas time, festive timing, but that will be coming out in January. Oh, excuse me. And then I am looking at the collection, because some of the mascaras are going to need to be decluttered, because some of them are very old now. And whilst with powder products, it's absolutely fine. I don't mind if you use a powder product. I've got a palette. I might do a video with it, actually. It's a palette that I made when I was touring, and and even then it's got to be about 8 years or 9 years old. It's got to be, at least. If not, probably it'll be more than that. Because yeah, it might even be 10 years old, by Stargazer, and it's one that I put the colors together. It's one of these ones where you can pick and mix, and I put the colors together for a particular reason, and I've got it in the back room, and I keep pulling it out and going, I should just get rid of it. But then I swatch it, and it's like, no, it still swatches fine. And because it's a powder product, it's like, I'm not going to get rid of that. But with mascaras and other products like that, especially around your eyes, that's where I don't mess around too much. It's like, if it's hang on, if it says use within 12 months, I'll give it 2 years. But at that 2 year point, that's when I go, it's time to get rid. And a lot of the collection needs to be got rid of, things like that. Says the woman, I know, but I didn't. I thought it was crap at first. I really didn't like it at first, because it needs so much building up. And so when you just put one layer on, it really does look like something to nothing. It really does need building. But once you've got a couple of layers, and then you wait a little while and put another layer on top, then it looks good. So like, as you can see now, like there, look. Like that, it's actually now starting to look okay. So that now, and again, perfectly fine for work. Put this with a fairly soft lip, so, or you know, like even a berry lip. So I've got the JSC in Major Attitude, Major. So that, look, very simple, safe for work, safe for the office, safe for general daytime. If you don't want a big bold look, it's giving a bit of emphasis onto the lips, but it's like balancing out the eyes, because the eyes are quite soft. However, this is your daytime look. Where it really gets interesting is when we want to transition to a evening look, but you've got this on your face already. So this is why I've done it this way round, right? Because if you are somebody who is going to work, or if you are somebody who, you know, needs to have a softer look during the day, but is then going out for drinks, you don't necessarily want to have to take all of your makeup off to reapply everything. So doing this is a little hack, but I guess everybody knows it. So then, using the same palette, I'm going to go in with the shade. Which one are we going to use? We're going to use Love Letters, which is this one up here. It's the slightly pinker of the two reds. So there's a red here and a red here. This red is more true. This red is slightly pinker. And we're going to take this on the fluffy brush, and then we're going to apply it like where we've put that darker shade on the outer corner. We're going to apply it there to start with, and literally go over the top of that other shade, but then go into the crease. So we're kind of in the outer corner and into the crease, just a little bit. I'm using my color swish thing, and then just use that to blend that out and up. So we're blending up because we're going to basically use that, what is blending out with that pink is going to go on to that lighter burnt orangey color that we had. Not the burnt orange, sorry, the raw sienna, I think it was, the beige transition shade. That's just blending in with that one and giving it that softer pink look. So it's really weird to describe, and I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera. So it's not it's not pink, it is far more berry. But when you blend it out, because these shades are so blendable, because ABH, and I know I've got a couple of the dupes, but this is why actually ABH is better quality than the dupes, is because of the blendability of it and because it is so easy to work with. So just using that shade again, let's use it on the other eye, doing the exact same thing, but you might be able to see it a bit clearer. So we go on the outer corner, just where that sort of softer brown was, and then placing it, because there's still a little bit on the brush, because again, you don't need an awful lot with the ABH, and we're just placing it down into the crease line. And we're not worrying, if you look, that it's gone over that shimmer, because we're going to change that shimmer in a second. So we're just then cleaning the brush off, or if you've got an extra clean brush at work, you just use another brush. And then literally all we're doing is blending that in, as if we're blending that with that beige color, as if we've kind of just put it down for the first time. Now, even if you've used a setting spray, even if you've used, a couple of spritzers and things throughout the day to keep the daytime look on, it will still blend. And I don't know whether you can see, look, see, it just kind of gives it that hint of pink up into the eye. So then it says, oh yeah, I read that one. Ness doesn't like the color switch, do you, Ness? No, she doesn't. I saw that video. I commented, actually. I think it depends on where you get them from and the denseness of the holes and the sponge bit. I think that's a big difference. Right. So now I'm going for the Venetian red, which is this deeper red here. And again, taking it on the brush. The brush is fairly loaded, as you can see. And now I'm going in again, just to deepen up the outer corner and to really put the red into place now. And again, being not heavy-handed, but being kind of very sure where I'm putting it. So tapping it into place. And this is one that we're not going to blend out, because this color, I mean, we're going to blend a little bit, but we're not going to blend it up. We're going to blend outwards and around. So that's where we're going to blend. This is such a nice palette, Nee. It really is such a nice palette. Was it this one, or did I get, was it this one, or was it Soft Glam? Oh, there's somebody at the door as I'm halfway through my face. Right, hang on. Oh, I can't remember which one I've got you. You watch, it'll be bloody Soft Glam, won't it? Right, out the way, you, mister. Oh. You, mister, out the way. Good boy. Oh. Oh, I know, it's a parcel for Daddy. A parcel for Daddy. You can have that when he wakes up, and a parcel for me, but I know what that one is. Oh, God. Right. I'm falling over. Falling over. Right. I think... Let me double check. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, God. For a split second, I was like, did I even get the right one? Anyway, right, hopefully there'll be no more posts now. We've had 3 deliveries today already. Are you all right, Mr. Mister? Are you going to come back up? Come on then. That's it. Good boy. Right. There you are. Oh, knickers, Ruby. Knickers. There you go. Right. Good girl. That's it. Oh, you're going to sit on his head. All right. Good girl. See, I use mine fineness and it doesn't, what's that? It doesn't, of course I did. It doesn't damage your brushes, but you're not overly rough with them. No, I mean, I am a bit heavy-handed, but I do just go, so I put it in like that, and then, I mean, normally my little pinky isn't up, but yeah, normally that. What stupid, bless her knickers. I know, right? She's got to put knickers on. Oh, well. So yeah, a little bit of the Venetian red again, just because I want to really pack this red shade on, because we're going festive. So again, a little bit deeper on the outer corner, a little bit deeper just on the crease line as well. So I really want that red to come through, but not for it to look like a fancy dress look. Does that make sense? I don't want it to be like, oh my God, it's like a fake, you know, like where they do candy canes and all sorts of like, look at me, festive, it's a party look. That's not what I'm aiming for. Like we're aiming for actual party rather than, you know, like a festive party rather than fancy dress party. So that is pretty much what I would do from this palette, except I would possibly go in with this gold, with this shimmer again. But the thing is with this palette, the shimmers are quite neutral. There is this other one called Antique Bronze, but it's more brown tone, which is not what we're going for today. Even I can't read that. I want to say Vermeer, which is the other. I mean, that's a little more gold toned if you see next to it. So maybe, I'll tell you what, we'll use that one, Vermeer. So a little bit of Vermeer on the eye. So again, inner corner, tap it across. Inner corner, tap it across. So that adds a little bit more shimmer, but nothing outrageous, because even though we've done black eyeliner, we're going to go in with a gold eyeliner. This is just from, is it Collection? Makeup Gallery. So this is from Poundland, believe it or not. I am, oh, hang on, what's that saying? You are gentle with it, Neat, but think you need a better quality one. Well, this one, it literally came from, I mean, you'll see my little secret. Look, I've got a blob of blue tack on it and then damage where the blue tack normally lives. Because this I blue tack onto my desk. So I literally just blue tack in place. Poundland, or was it One Below? It was either Poundland or One Below, but I think it was literally like £1 or £1.20. So nothing, next to nothing. Right, using the gold, we're going in on top of the black liner. So not over it, above it, literally just above it. So this is this fashion thing. This is the trend for this year and for this current season, is to double line. It's what all the TikTok kids are doing. It's what all the young people are doing. It's a very fashionable thing. Now, I know, Ness, you're probably thinking, oh God, you can't do one liquid line, let alone 2, but you can do it with powder as well. If you use a chisel brush and you go in with your powder and then go in with like a highlighter over the top, look at him there. Look, he's so adorable. Oh, just makes me want to get back to garden. So adorbs. Anyway, right, so literally above that black line. With the gold. I mean, their silver one, or the silver one that I got from, oh, I can't remember who did the silver one, but I got a silver one and I went over that, and that was better than this, but it doesn't really matter too much, because if you have to layer it, you have to layer it. It's just that we want that gold sparkle. And again, the idea is that you'll be able to transform it from a daytime to an evening with what, maybe 10 minutes, and with not a lot of product. So all you would need to take with you is maybe, well, the palette and a liquid eyeliner, maybe a mascara and a different lippy. And that's it, and maybe a highlighter. So literally stuff that you can grab and just put in a small bag, and that will transform the look from the daytime look that we did earlier to something that is a bit more festive and a bit more sparkly. I think this has started to dry out because, again, I probably had this for a couple of years because of all of everything that happened last year with the pandini. It's like I didn't buy makeup because we weren't going out and using it in a lot of places. But there you are. Look, you can see that gold now is really starting to give that festive look. They really are neat. They really, really, really are. They are fantastic. You think they've been together for absolutely years. Will you be using a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick? No, I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. And to be honest, I'm not even bothered about Charlotte Tilbury in any way, shape, or form. Like, I've seen so many reviews, and they say that the color pigmentation on the blushes and on the palettes, you've really got to build it up, and it basically means she's making it for her, which is a ginger white person with very pale skin. Now, I'm not sure that I like that. I'm not sure that I like that. If a product needs that much work and that many layers and that much build up, it means for medium and deep skin tones, it's not going to work at all. It's going to come off as really super ashy, and that, oh, I don't know. I just think in this day and age, like not everything has to be a pressed pigment palette, but like, why would you make a palette? Why would you make products for such a small client base? That's what I don't understand. So yeah, the answer is no, I won't be using a Charlotte Tilbury lippy, darling. Darlings, have you tried my new, I was about to say some stuff then, and I'm not going to because it'll be classed as slander or something. I think this is totally dried up, you know. I think it really has. I think this is awful. It's not coming off onto the brush at all. I mean, I've probably got enough to finish the look, just about. I would actually recommend, if anybody wants a gold, like when this was usable and new, it was actually really good, and it was only from Pound Shop. You wanted me to do my Charlotte Tilbury? Oh, but darlings, why would you want Charlotte Tilbury with pillow talk? See, now look, they've all crashed out together. How amazing is that? Hold it all, just popping in before I start work, not in the mood today. Oh, Byron, I hope you're okay, my darling. Long time no speak. I hope you're all right. I really, really do. Does that mean you're not in the mood for work or not in the mood for chatting? Like, is that a oh, can't be asked with life, can't be asked with people, or is that can't be asked with work? Bless you. Look at that. Anita says hi. I know, right? No sign of our Kirsty this morning, is there? Hope she's okay. She might be doing children things. Yeah, that gold is pretty much totally dried up now. That's a real shame because I actually really liked it, but there was enough, just about enough to do the look, so that's fine. So that's kind of getting there, so it's a little bit more festive, a little bit more glam party. But then what I was thinking is, because especially for Miss Glamorous there in the chat, what I was thinking is we want to go a little bit extra. So I'm using the JSC Wet Dream Supreme Frost Wet Dream highlighter. But it is, I mean, you can use any one. It's just a really sparkly gold, true like yellow gold highlighter. It pours ever so slightly peachy, but it's still a really, really goldy colour. Always in the mood for chatting, just very tired. How are you? How are you, Neat? I'll let you answer. I'm okay, Byron. I'm okay, actually. Fibro has kicked my backside, one side up, what was it? Down one side, up the other. I don't know what the phrase is, but yeah, that. It really has. I've been really poorly this last couple of weeks. But in terms of how I'm doing today, this morning so far is okay. What I've worked out is that when I get up, if I have a couple of coffees and a Red Bull or something, I've got about 5 hours before I crash. And then I'll crash for 4 or 5 hours. And there's just no way of stopping that unless I'm literally drinking a ton of caffeine. Hello, everyone. Hope you all are keeping well today. Thank you, Jess, my darling. I hope you are well as well. I hope you are also well as well. Yes. Oh gosh. So yes, I'm okay is the answer. Still, I'm not okay at all. I went for too much information, I know, right? But I had to take a photo of the toilet after I had a wee yesterday or day before because it was yesterday because there was just this very, very obvious pink and red line where I'd peed. I'm still peeing blood. I know, right? It's not good, is it, really, when you can't get an appointment at your doctor's? But anyway, right. So I'm using this JSC Wet Dream, the gold highlighter, and I'm using it on my inner corner, like that. And this is quite a sparkly gold. And then I'm going to, no, I'm not going to use a brush. Then I'm going to use my finger, because we all like a good fingernail, and then, don't we? And I'm going to use my finger on the inner corner there to give it even more pop. Even more pop. Even more. Look at that. I don't know. It was this eye, wasn't it? Even more golden glitter. So we're going for that red gold look. And this is different, Neat. Ness, I was right. God. This is different to what I'm going to be doing on the collab with you for Wednesday. I'm really looking forward to that. You're doing good. Thanks for asking. No problem. How's the other half? I hope you're both doing really well. Getting ready for that there Crimble Tide. You saw the car vlog. Oh, thank you. Where you seemed a bit fibro fed up. Yeah, I'm over it now. I'm so over it now. It's like fibro is so last year. It's so last season. Yeah, I'm just over it. I was saying this to Rufus in bed last night. I was like, I'm just fed up now. Like, I felt fine yesterday. We went and got weighed, and I actually lost this week. So I'm not bankrupt because, Jesus, if I'd gained any more, like Mr. Beast would have been getting my entire life savings. Don't have those, but you know what I mean. That was really, that was a bad week last week. But I did lose this week. It was a minus figure, so that's good. So it's not quite as expensive for the Team C's thing. But we did that, and then we came home, and I was like, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I'll do dinner, and then I cooked dinner. I can't remember what we had. Was it white wine? Oh, we had the chicken in white wine sauce yesterday. I know, right? We're so bougie. We had the chicken in white wine sauce, and that was meh, not the greatest, but it was all right, with a load of vegetables. And then I sat here and just flaked. And then it was 5 hours later, about 5 hours later. It was about like 12:15, and Rufus had just put all the dogs to bed, and he was going to bed. So I literally got up and went to bed. So yeah, it just is what it is. Is what it is. Byron, it is Byron. I hope all is well with you, apart from being tired. Yeah, absolutely. I love our community. I know we've only got a handful of people on today, but I love our community. Little Miss Budget saying hello to Jess. Jess saying Ash is doing good. Thank you for asking. Oh, good. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. So yes. So then, where are we up to with the face? So the sparkly eyes are now pretty much done. So you've got the red and the gold. I was going to use the gold glitter under my eye as well, but seeing as that's not working because it's literally just dried out, I am going to use a hack, sort of. It's not really a hack. I'm just going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter. Or should I use the Fenty? I know, right? I'm so high end today. Which one's going to give more bang for our buck? I think the JSC. So we're using the gold highlighter, and I'm using, let me just get me swisher, just to get the thing. Also, by the way, Ness, like, I don't know how you use it, but I use it to wipe. I don't really dig in too much. I just kind of wipe the bristles. So I don't know whether that's a thing as well. Your sleep's been terrible recently, so you've been going to sleep. You've been going to that sleep music that has the delta waves or whatever they're called, the low frequency waves. Absolutely. Does it work? Has it worked? I've got a insomnia playlist which I use when I'm struggling to sleep. Hi, Miss Budget, says Jess. So then we're using this wedge brush. There we go. And we're picking up the highlighter. But I'm going to use it neat. We're going to use it neat. I was going to put down oh no, what am I doing? I haven't done the rest of my face yet. Good Lord, Lisa, what are you doing? What are you playing at, Duff Cowbag? Right, so now the rest of my face. Concealer. What do we want? Yeah, we'll use the same concealer. So this is a really pale one. And it's actually really thick because it's really old. But this is one of the few old products that I've kept hold of because it hasn't got a smell yet. And it's one of those things that I'm like, well, it works. And because it is old and gloopy and sticky, it actually works slightly better. It has actually worked. You've been tracking your sleep and you're getting more deep sleep when you do actually sleep. Yeah, I've been tracking mine on my Samsung watch. They're useful, aren't they? They're really. I know you've probably got an iPhone. It's hard though when your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. Again, I know the exact feeling. No, I'm normally just going to bed at 5 a.m. until this last couple of weeks. It's like, oh my God. 5 a.m. I'm probably waking up on the sofa going, oh, did I crash? Like, did I manage to eat my pudding, or did I crash out just after dinner? Like, at what point mid conversation? I've also just realised I'm doing my concealer and I haven't done my foundation. So that's what we're doing today then. Okay. That's what we're doing today then, apparently. Oh, God. So has everyone done all their Christmas shopping? Like, I think I've got one more gift to buy, and then Rufus's stuff. So, but he's told me what game he wants, and so that's good. I'm going to put that. Oh, even though it's not released until the 14th, so I don't know whether to. Like, I don't always trust pre-orders. Is anyone else like this? Like with a pre-order, I think, well, there's nothing to guarantee that they're ever going to send it. I mean, look at the under eye. Look at the under eyes. That cream has done amazing. It really has. Look at the under eye. I mean, it's a little bit. Oh, actually. With that light, it looks okay, but it's so much better than it was with that cream. It really is. We'll give it a good couple of weeks, and I'll let you know in a couple of weeks' time whether it gets a proper recommendation. Because I've got to say, at first impression, my under eye looks so much better. But yes, right. Yes, you and I live opposite times. Yeah, we do. Um, you at least you're all done. At least I'm using concealer. I know, right? You're all done shopping. You just got to wrap it all now. You see, I like the wrapping process. I really do. I think it's really fun to do the Christmas wrapping. Um, I've got, as I say, so I've got Rufus's game to buy, or to pre-order. I'm not sure whether to wait until the 14th or whether to. When's the 14th? Is that like that's Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, maybe I'll just buy it on Tuesday then. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this coffee smells amazing. So this one, I've got some gingerbread syrup in on the second cup. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah, what was I going to say? What was I saying? I was saying something. And then I might get him. I don't think he watches these, but I might get him a Black and Decker workbench because he's got some woodworky stuff and stuff that he wants to do and pyrography stuff. And I think if he had a workbench, it might because you can drill and saw and do things with them, can't you? Why am I missing my mouth so badly today? That is bonkers. Anyway, right, let's do some foundation over the top of the concealer because, you know, that's what we're doing now. I know, right? There is to be fair, in fact, I tell you what, have I still got the, I bet I don't. I bet I've put it in the other room. No, I haven't. Bugger. It's not here at all, is it? No. No. Oh, well, I thought I had the cream contour that I used the other week. I was going to put that underneath, but we haven't got it. So we're just going to go with some foundation. Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid with hyaluronic acid in the shade Ivory. It's very good. It is my favourite. That's a good point, actually, for this look, Ness. Neat. Fuck's sake, brain. And I didn't just say a rude word. Yeah, I'm all over the place today, aren't I? We are going to use the Jekka Black, the glow drops. There we go. Got a big amount on there. I do find that like it just helps give a nice, when I mix it in with the foundation, it gives a really nice glowy look. It just really does give it like a highlighted, illuminated rather look. That sort of lit from within type thing. You're doing the Christmas shopping today, Jess? Oh, good luck. Good luck. Rufus keeps asking me what I want, and I don't know. I don't actually know what he can even get me. I've got a wish list on Amazon. Maybe I should just give him the wish list, but there's nothing on there that's really like, you know, expensive. It's like little thing. I know, look at me going, it's all too cheap. But that's not what I mean. What I mean is like there's only little like stocking fillery type items on there because one of my friends asked me what I wanted and I was like, I don't bloody know. And so she said just to put an Amazon playlist on, and then she could pick something from the list, which seemed to make sense. But then it still won't. I think the way I've got it set up is that whatever she gets, it's not going to show up to me. It's not going to be like, I won't get an email. Whereas when I've done a wish list for me before, because I've gone, oh, look, I need this lighting rig for the back room or whatever it is I need. Because what I tend to do is find something, put it into a wish list, and then go through either when I've got some money or when I'm doing some shopping or when I'm just like, I'll bookmark them effectively and say, oh, I don't need that yet, but at least I know I found it when I'm looking for it, for when I do need it. Does that make sense? Like that's how I use Amazon. So yeah, this is one of those things now as well, by the way, everyone, when we're talking about makeup, like this technique of doing your eyes first and then doing your foundation, it still feels really alien to me. It really does. This is why I forgot that I hadn't put foundation on, especially where at the moment, because I am doing the skincare every morning, my skin is actually looking quite glowy and quite radiant. So arguably, I don't need foundation anyway, but I still like it because, you know, I'm not quite the full Nikki Tutorials full coverage, but I do just like having a veil on, you know what I mean? Having a nice blank canvas so that everything looks good on my skin. So there we go. Right then. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to give him my my Amazon playlist is the answer to all of that, and just go, not playlist, my wish list, and just go pick something off there. You know what I mean? Because I've got my phone's reasonably good, my Samsung watch is relatively up to date. You know, I've got a decent camera for filming. I've got a laptop that works. I am going to buy a proper desktop computer at some point this year, or probably at the end of 2022, maybe the end of next year, because everything's working fine at the moment, so it's not like a necessity. And then I don't know, there's nothing else I need. Like, I can't buy clothes because I'm losing weight, like slowly losing weight. There's no point buying clothes because it's like, well, I won't get a lot of wear out of them while I'm slimming down. So, and it's like, whereas I used to like, it would have been a couple of years ago with my, you know, my Gucci phone case and things like that, it would have been, oh, get me a nice designer handbag, like get me, but even that now, I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. Because like designer handbags are great. Has anyone got designer handbags? Like, because I've got a couple, I've got a few actually, and I never use them because I'm scared of using them. I'm scared of, you know, like when the top of your lipstick comes off and it smudges down the inside of the bag, or the outside gets scuffed. And like, I had a really nice La Croix, sweetie, La Croix. I had a really nice La Croix, and it was a really nice bag. But then over time, from using it, a bit of the leather ripped, and I was like, oh, well, now it looks tacky, and now it looks like it's battered, and it's just one of those. I always think, you know, I could have, if I wanted a battered bag, I could have got it secondhand, or I could have got it, you know, I could have just go and get a fake if it's only going to last a little while. But I don't know. You're the same. For work, you use a color correcting mineral powder as a light. I'm struggling to read it on there. I can just pull it up on the screen. As a light base, and otherwise it's a light coverage foundation, more like a skin tint. That's pretty much what this is. It does give you a buildable medium. I would say this is a medium coverage, so it's a little bit more than a BB cream, which I really like because it does. I mean, you can see with those glow drops built in, like you can see that I look glowy. I don't look sweaty, but I look glowy. Like my skin looks really, really illuminated. It really does look good with this foundation, and this is why I think now I'm at the point where I'm probably going to stick to my foundations. The Fit Me, the matte one, I also really like. And I didn't like, when I tried it before, when I tried it last year or a year before, I didn't like it. I thought it was absolutely rubbish. But now, I don't know whether it's because my skin has changed, but even the matte, the Fit Me matte by Maybelline, they're really good. And for the sake of like $7.99, $8.99 for the, like without an offer on, it's really good foundation and it really suits my skin. So I think I'm going to just stick with these rather than, because I wanted to try the Fenty, not Fendi, that's my handbag. I wanted to try the Fenty, whatever the foundation's called. But I think I'm just going to stick with this one now. You do have a couple, you do use them though, you're careful with them. See, this is it though. Like, life is too short for me to be worrying about what I put in my handbag. You know what I mean? What's the point of a beautiful item if it's in a cupboard? Well, this is it. This is why I think I'm just going to get rid. I think I'm just going to pass on. Not me. That sounded weird, didn't it? I'm just going to pass over. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with them because there's no point just having them on top and having them to look at. Take out the bag occasionally. Like I've got a I've got a Gucci Filofax, like a little mini Filofax. It's only about that big. Because I love like Gucci. When I used to be a complete label queen, when I was really into my high fashion, Gucci was, I loved Gucci, absolutely. And I still do, and I love it. I think it looks lovely. But like it's very expensive for stuff that doesn't warrant the price. You are literally paying for the name, although that Filofax is really good. It's just too small for me to use. So again, it's like, what's the point in having it? But I like it. And it's got a little dust case. But then again, you know, it's the same with makeup, isn't it? It is the same with makeup. It's like, you know, you've got pass this way. If I shift them on, then they'll probably go on Depop, to be honest, because I will take whatever money I can get and then go to TK Maxx and buy another handbag. Because the handbags, the designer bags in TK Maxx aren't actually designer. I mean, they are designer, but they're not designer, if that makes sense. They're like Gucci seconds. So they're not seconds. They're stuff that is made for TK Maxx and the outlets, which are different to what they sell in the stores. So if you are somebody who, because I used to be able to genuinely spot like real and fake bags from quite a distance. I was really good at my designer bags for a while. Like really good, like amazingly good at spotting them. And yeah, so the ones you get in TK Maxx and like, what's it called in Castleford? Is it like, it's the, I can't remember what it's called, but you know, the outlet stores where they're like the designer outlets, like all of those bags aren't designed for the Gucci shop. The Gucci bags that end up there are designed to be sold there, which not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people know that. Right. This is another product which now I have tried, now I am using. I will probably never go back to the cheap alternative, and that is the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. Like, I know Kirsty tried this. I don't know whether anybody else had tried this. It is quite expensive for a setting powder. It's not quite up there with the, what's it called? With like, what's the famous one called? I can't think what it's called. The Laura Mercier, is it? It's not quite up there with that, but it is, you know, it is quite a hefty price tag for what it is, for just a setting powder. But it works, and it is just almost flawless. And I've got the yellow one and the oat one, the translucent. And this is the yellow one, and it's not yellow, it's just got a slight yellow undertone. But this is amazing. Look, when I place it under there, especially with a puff, you just then press it into place. And I'm only using a tiny amount. I'm only using like literally a really, really small amount. And it sets everything down really, really nicely. And especially under the eye, that yellow deals with any of the blue that you get. You know, like if you're a bit tired, it color corrects that just enough. And it ends up looking really good. Like that, you see. I love it. And I think for the I mean, it is, I can't remember how much it is. I think it's like, is it 25 quid or something? 20 quid? I can't remember. Which for a setting powder is very expensive, but it's very, very good. Very good. And it is worth it. It is worth the money, unfortunately. I was going, I don't know whether you can tell, today is slightly more higher end in my makeup choices, apart from the Poundland glitter eyeliner. But that was the theme today, was to do a slightly more higher end makeup look. But then I've still ended up with the same contour palette that came from either Poundland or One Below that Belinda sent me when we did that video. So, you know, because again, it works. The bronzer is just deep enough to give me a little bit of color and to actually look, you know, a little bit sun-kissed, a little bit kind of bronzed, without it looking over the top. And the contour shade this cooler tone shade works so well for me for contour. So I don't really can see Alvy just decided to go and sit on the little man. How naughty is that? Really naughty. So yeah, look, I don't know whether you can see, it works really, really nicely as a contour shade. And again, I've tried a lot of different contours over the years, and because I am so pale, they either look like I've, got a melted Mars bar and stripped it down my face, or they look kind of too grey on me. Now I know that because I am so pale, a grey toned contour shade is best, because it gives that proper shadow effect. But it just works. It really does. It just works. And again, the Born to Sparkle, where I'm not sure where she got it from, but it does work. It does. The blush, we're going for I was going for my NARS. It's not in there. Oh, there it is. The NARS Orgasm blush. Just to give it a little bit of colour. You're using a loose setting powder. It's so messy, it goes everywhere. A tip, Ness, what I do, has it got a sifter? Has it got one of those little sifter things on there? Because if so, open the sifter, tip it upside down, tap it a few times, open it upside down, and then you get like a little bit in the lid. So for me, that's probably all I need just to set my under eyes. And because I'm not going to be setting the rest of my face, because again, I quite like the sort of that glowy look. So if I add a load of more powder on, it tends to look a little bit cakey, like in real daylight, in real sunlight, during the day, it looks a little bit different. And so if I just keep the foundation like this and just use a setting spray, that keeps it all clean. So the setting powder, and again, I use a puff. So that's, again, something that I'm learning to change up, because I don't know whether anybody else is actually on sort of beauty YouTube, but I do follow the trends and I do follow some of the tips and tricks and things. I'm just doing my blusher while we're doing this. By the way, these brushes aren't dirty. That isn't staining. That's the color of the brush. So because they're super dry brushes, like on all of them, they've got that little pink tint because it's the same color as on the thing. I've had these brushes for about, I don't know, again, probably about 8 years, and it's my go-to cheek brush. It really is, and it's super dry, and it's still really good. What were we saying, Ed? What have you missed? Not a lot, just chatting about makeup, really, Ed. Jessica, what has the dog got on? Just wondering. They both got their knickers on because they are on the blob. So they are just coming to the end of their season, and Ruby came in first, and then she brings Alvy in. So Alvy's now, Ruby's got probably another few days, maybe another week on the outset, because you have to put a panty liner pad in the knickers, and then you can tell by the colour like where they are in the season. And then once that's done, like once she's sort of finished, we know that Alvy's got about 2 or 3 days, 3 or 4 days before Alvy will then be finished as well. And then they can both, then they don't wear the knickers. It's only while they're indoors, obviously, that they have to put their knickers on. Otherwise they spot on the sofa and things. So yeah, so that's why. It has a sifter and it still goes all over the place when you tip it into the lid. Oh, do you try that technique then, Ness? Try where you open the sifter, you turn it upside down, tap it a few times, and then take the lid off, and then turn it the right way up. If the sifter's not too, that should work, because I had that problem. You know, where you go and you've got the lid and you've got the powder, and you're like, and then it goes. That's what I was ending up doing, and I saw on, I don't even know who it would have been. Somebody on YouTube was like, oh, if that happens, do this. And it works. So yeah, a little tip. So literally open your sifter, undo it like that, tap a few in, then you get your little bits, use that, and then you can always what I do, because I'm cheap, is tap that back into place and then put the lid back on. So yeah, that's what I do. There we go. Right, knickers, not knickers. Blusher, that's the word I was looking for. So even though I try and stay with, you know, these new trends, I do put my blush up quite high, but I do also use it just on the apple as well. So I do a little bit on the apple and then up here. So again, the latest trend in blusher is to not have it on the front part of your cheeks, on the apple. But I just think, like, for me, I'm still old. So I like blusher to look like I'm blushing. And all right, I don't want it to look like, you know, my whole face is red. That's why I wear foundation, is to kind of deal with some of the redness. But I do just find, like, this trend of just putting it here and not putting it anywhere on here just looks really weird on me. I don't know if anybody else has tried it. I don't know if anybody else, like, follows any of the trends, but I mean, that's why all of the makeup looks that I'm filming for Christmas this year, including this one, to be fair, are all kind of following the latest trends and the latest fashion a little bit. And I am going to use this TikTok trend as well, which is to put a little bit of the blush either side of your nose and just there. And just, it's only a tiny amount, but it just literally, I just find it gives you that nice little just come in from the cold look. And I really like it. I really like it. Everyone else is probably going, oh my God, Lisa, you look like a blooming clown. But for me, it's like, no, I look like I've just come in from a nice healthy walk and it gives me a nice healthy glow. Right, what else have we got to do? Bit of highlighter. Again, if we're doing that full-on party look, I would go for, personally, I would go for more of a goldy, sparkly highlighter. But again, it just depends on your skin tone and how you wear highlight and blush and things. So for me, I quite like, again, picking up the JSC, the Wet Dream. So it's the same gold as I've got on my eyes. I quite like just putting a little bit of the extreme highlighter, like just there. Now this is, again, I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, you can. See how glittery that is? It is really glittery and really sparkly, but I'm not going overboard with it because I don't want it to go too much into my lines, because that's the worst thing. Because it just then highlights all of your wrinkles. And if you can see here where I've got my scars from having a gnat bite, when I wore my glasses, the gnat bite just kept biting me and then I reacted to it. Like that, it normally brings that up. You can see that, but just a little bit of highlight, a little bit on the bridge, a little bit on my nose. And then what I do, because I don't want to look like a clown, is I just use my fluffy powder brush, and I'm just then doing a little bit off and a little bit off. So just to slightly tone that down and just blend it slightly on my nose so it isn't quite looking like I've done the Tin Man. What's this? You've tried it, and I do see how it sculpts your face, but I do like a rosy glow on the cheeks. Exactly, absolutely. You see now, like there's a little bit of blusher, a tiny bit of blusher here, but the blush is mainly here, and it's one of those, you know, it's one of those things. Lisa saying that had nothing to do with you. Hey Ed, how are you? And Holly keeping. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that had nothing to do with you. Was that Ash typing then? Ed, speaking of TikTok, the idiots who damaged your bike recorded themselves and posted the stupidity onto TikTok. Well, then contact the police. Contact the police, because if you've got that, the police will be able to track them and you'll be able to find them. Wow, what an idiot. Seriously, Ed, well, surely that's a police need. Yeah, exactly. That's all the police need. What I don't do is smile when I put my blush on, because when you stop, the blush is too low. Exactly. This is the thing. If you're going to do the smiley thing, again, more makeup tips from someone who has, you know, done this stuff on stage for many, many years, and then had to learn how to do daytime makeup, because I could only ever do glam over the top. When you smile, it's fine if you're just doing it like to find where the apple is. But what I would do, like you smile, you look in your mirror and you go, there, that's where I want it to be. Like that. You don't do that, because if you do that and you put it here, when you drop your cheek, it's so much lower. But what you do is you basically go, right, so I want it to be here. So it has to go like that. And now balance it out. There we go. So yeah, I totally agree with that, Neat. I absolutely totally agree with that. Do I have I bet I haven't got my brow powder either, have I? No, because, you know, I'm stupid. Did I not? I'm sure. I think what I've done, you know, is I've put a load of makeup back in the back room in a tub, thinking I didn't need it, and it's actually the stuff that I did need for today, and the stuff that I didn't need I put back in there. I bet that's what I've done, you know. Do I have any neutral pencil? I don't think I do. I think all of my pencils today are black. Yes, they are. They're all black in there because, you know, that's how we roll in this house. So I'm going to use the chisel brush, and I'm going to go back in with the Modern Renaissance. And this is going to be too dark for me, but never mind. We're going to go for it. I'm using Cypress Umber, this brown shade right here. And I'm just going to use that on my chisel brush that I use for my eyeliner. Oh, I didn't use it for eyeliner. Okay, right then. So let me give it a good old wipe, because I put sparkle on it. This is the problem with fibro, you know, everyone. I start doing something and then I get distracted, and then I'm doing something else, and then my brain eventually comes back round and goes, oh, don't do that because of this. Anyway, right, let's do the eyebrows. Oh, it's going to be dark today. It's going to be super dark today. Never mind. There we go. Sorry, everyone. I find it really difficult to talk while I'm doing my brows. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it's quite dark, isn't it? It is quite dark. It is quite. I said knickers. What did I say, knickers? They're wearing knickers. We're plodding along, Jess. You all right? Says Ed. Have done. They're on it. Yay! The police are onto it. Good. Get the little buggers. Get the buggers. Right. I mean, it's a very dark eyebrow, but, you know, that's what we're going for today. I did say we were doing the festive glam party look, didn't I? So if you're going to be glam, you might as well go all out, I guess, and have some statement brows. Oops. The statement here is that my hand is wobbling. La 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 la. I don't know why that just went through my head. I just realised that was Enya, sail away, sail away, sail away. And I think what my brain wanted to say was c'est la vie, as in, you know, c'est la vie. Oh, well, that's what we're going to have today is full-on brows. C'est la vie. But I went, sail away. And then all of that happened silently. And all you lot heard was me going, sail away, sail away. A little insight into ADHD brains, you know. Right, so I don't know if you saw what I've just done. I just wiped it off the inner corner with a spoolie. Like so. And I've just wiped a little bit of the foundation off there. That's going to be annoying. And then I'm just using it on a fairly clean brush and just blending it back. So it's like, it's there, but the inner bits are a little bit more delicate. And then we were doing some eyeliner, weren't we? Now, I was going to use the gold. I don't know whether to use that or not, to be honest. Maybe I want the red. No, we're going to use the red. I know, let's be adventurous. So we're going to use the shade. Let's go with, let me see what, first of all, let me see what the difference is. with the swatch. So we've got that one and that one. We've got the darker red or the redder red. So I think we're going to use the darker red, which is Love Letter. So we're going to use that one. Is that the right one? Yeah, we're going to use the darker red as our eyeliner. Do, do, do. Just like so. Again, this was supposed to be like a quick and easy one, wasn't it? A quick and easy transition from day to night. It would have been if I wasn't faffing, because obviously you wouldn't need to do your foundation or anything afterwards. You'll just do add the red onto it, add the shimmer onto it, and it'd be out the door. Whereas I hadn't done my foundation. So yeah, that is why. And then obviously, if you are doing a transition like Office Tonight, then you just add the highlighter on the evening time, and then you're ready to go. We're plodding along, Jess. Being blonde, you like a darker brow. Yep. Yeah, no, I can see that. I think a lot of blonde folk do that. Ed, your comments keep getting held for review. Do they? Oh, it's not telling me that. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for sorting that then, Neat. Thank you. But pretty much, everyone, that is going to be the look. I mean, we just need some lips. Now, again, we could go for that berry red because that we had before. That would work. But I think because we've got such a bright red, I think we go for the unicorn blood, which is a slightly, and I've got all sorts of different reds, but this is a slightly terracotta red. Now, the reason I would say to go for a terracotta red is because the colours we put on our face are brown and red, and we've blended the brown into the red. It's giving it that more terracotta-y feel rather than it being a full true red. Now, if you're going for a Christmassy type glam, you can use a full red, but it will look a little bit more fancy dressy. And again, with your lips, I mean, I've got Ruby Woo here, which is as true a red as you can possibly get, like a true pillar box. It's called a blue red, but yeah, it's a true red. That, if you look, if I do that look, you can see it's a very different tone to what's on the eye. And whilst that might work, what? I don't know why, Ed, but the one where you put stupid on and my name was held. Oh, where? I didn't even see that. Oh, I didn't even see that, Neat. Sorry, love. Algorithms, yeah, I know, right? Never mind, you approved them. It's not coming up on here to approve anything. That's what I can't understand. Anyway, it's a very different red look, is what I'm trying to say. Now, you can use that, but then you have to bear in mind that if you've got two different shades of red, they can detract from each other, so they end up fighting with each other. If they're not like, if they're a similar shade, it's fine. But when they're two very different shades, like you can see, what's on my eye is a lot more browny orange red than this. Like this is a blue red. This has got far more of a redness to it. So I don't even know whether anyone's paying any attention at all, or whether I'm just talking. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to finish up with this unicorn blood, which is this deep terracotta-y red. This is the JSC one. And you can see, whilst it's still very red and very pigmented, the color story just works slightly better. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. I can't talk and do my lips at the same time. So there, see, it's still a very bold red, but it's pulling slightly more onto the brown and slightly more on sort of the it's still a deep red, but it is more terracotta-y burgundy, terracotta-y, like a dark, believe it or not, it's classed as an orange red even though it's this color, but it is pulling more. Well, you can see it there, actually. That's quite a good thing. It's more terracotta-y red than it is this, but yeah, so that is what I would do, using the Modern Renaissance as a daytime office to evening transition, or if you were just going out and you did your face like this just to go out for an evening, I think it would look absolutely fine, to be fair. I think that would look great. I am going to add some gold onto my lower eye because I was going to do that and then I decided not to, and now I'm like, no, I want to. So I'm using that same chisel brush, and I'm just using, this is the Wet Dream highlighter, but any gold highlighter will work. And I'm just going to place that underneath that red. So basically, I'm reversing what I've done on the eye with the black on the upper eye. So I've got the gold and then the black, and then we go to that deep red to match in, and then the gold, just to give a little bit of sparkle. And again, what I could have done is I could have used this lip color because they're eye safe. I could have used this as an eyeliner as well, but I don't tend to do that. I have used the JSC lipsticks on my eyes, but generally only the black and the purple ones. I don't tend to use it on my lips at the same time. There we go. There we go. That is the finished look. That is the finished look. And then, oh, actually, I keep saying that, don't I? Then I'm doing a little bit more. I'm just putting a tiny bit of gold just there. And then I'm going to use my finger and put the tiniest bit of highlight just on my lips. So there we go. Just a little bit of a highlight on the lips, a little bit of that gold, and then kind of blot it in. So it just gives you a little bit of a highlight, a little bit of spooky with the red, the sort of the blurred red color. And then the rest of it is all party season go-to. And I think this looks, I mean, you know, imagine with the hair done all in some nice barrel curls or curls or something. And I think this would actually look really pretty. I think it's a very wearable look. And if you wanted to, you can add false lashes. I have got some false lashes here, actually. I wonder if they've got glue with them. If they've got glue with them, I'll do them. I don't think they have. Do Morphe lashes come with glue normally? No. Oh, if they had glue, I would have put lashes on as well. I would have done, because I'm just feeling that way out today. But there we go. So there is a, I think it's quite festive. I think it's quite festive. It's not over the top, but it's giving you all the sort of Christmassy colours. It's giving you all of that loveliness for party season. I mean, whether it's Christmas or New Year, like, I think it absolutely would work as a festive going out type of look. What do you all think? You'll have to let me know in the comments section. And if you're here on the replay crew, please do let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you would like this done as an actual fun size tutorial on a Monday, or like in the run up to Christmas, if you would like this done as a fun size tutorial, let me know, because I can always record it as well, because it's just one of those go-to looks that I use quite often, or a similar sort of to a look that I do quite often. So yeah, if you did, I could always film it if people are interested, and and just have it as an actual, like a short video, if that makes sense, like one of my fun size videos, because that's going to be a thing now. We're going to do fun size tutorials and fun size recipes. So they're going to be slightly shorter videos instead of it being like super long like this. They obviously on the live, but they will be, you know, short tutorials. So if you want that, let me know. Yeah, Anita's saying please remember to hit the thumbs up for Lisa. Absolutely, if you can do. I know, right? I'm using setting spray, so you know that means I'm keeping it on my face today. I am going to film in a little bit, actually. I'm going to film the ColourPop review or the unboxing. I'm not going to do the review, but I'm going to do an unboxing. I am so excited about this, you know. I really am. I am so excited about the ColourPop stuff, the Hocus Pocus stuff, because I also got the box of Goth, the Hocus Pocus box of Goth box. And I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm going to say I'm not as excited about that. So yeah, those colours really are. Thank you, Nate. Those colours really suit me. Thank you. Oh, I feel so special now. But no, thank you. I like them. And again, it's showing with one palette from a day to an evening, or if you just wanted to skip the day look, you can get this very simple glam look. And I do really like ABH. I like the formula. You know, they're not the cheapest palettes in the world. You know, you're talking anything from, I think the Norvina one is up at 42, but they're around 42, 46 pound each. But they last, and they're easy to blend. They're super simple. You can get a lot of different looks with the different palettes. And yeah, I mean, literally I've done 2 looks in one go. So absolutely, I think they are very good value for money. And I do think overall, if you're absolutely skint and there is a workable dupe, like the dupes aren't bad. Most of the dupes, like the W7 dupes, aren't bad that I've tried. However, for the extra blendability and the pigment and the fact that they last a lot longer, when I did the Riviera palette versus the W7, when I did that like side by side, that dupe video, it was really noticeable that you are using 3 times the amount of eyeshadow to get the same look. Now that's fine when your palette is only costing you a tenner, but even then, if you're having to spend 3 times as long putting 3 times as much eyeshadow on your face to get the same payoff, it's almost worth just spending the extra £10 rather than 3 £10 palettes worth. Spend the extra £10 and get the ABH. Especially if you can pick them up on Depop or eBay or places like that. You know, you can pick up some secondhand palettes that are relatively clean and haven't been too badly battered, and you can probably find those for 25 quid or 20 quid. Which, if you can get a deal like that, I would totally recommend ABH. I really would. And if you ever see them in the sales, or you ever see them at like 20% off even, I would grab them. I really would, because I do think for in terms of quality, I do think they're really cool. That's the neighbor. So yes, anyway, how's everybody's day well, that doesn't make any sense. What has everyone got planned for the rest of the day? Are you out and about? Are you shopping later? I know Jess and Ash are shopping later. Are you just going to have some lunch and then chill? Are you working? I've got a Zoom call in a few hours, so I've got to go and do that. I've got some filming to do. I've got some editing to do. And at some point, I've got to go over and see our Kirsty in her new place. That's really cool. Looking forward to seeing our Kirsty. So yes, what has everyone else got on? Or wait for the sales to pick them up? Absolutely. I know you're working, Nate. You're working so hard right now. But yeah, so you're working till 4. I mean, the sales, as I say, over Black Friday, there were some good prices on. Well, actually, I don't know if they were good prices. The thing with ABH, right? They never get They never get more than 30% off. I don't think I've ever seen them more than 30% off. And so, but it's worth it because they are such good quality. It's like the Jeffree Star palettes. Whatever you think of him as a person, the quality of the makeup is very, very, very good. And that's why, you don't see them again. I think on when you look on Beauty Bay, they're like up to 30% off. However, if anyone is interested, on his website, on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website, they're doing 12 days of Christmas at the moment. I looked on it yesterday, and there was a Platinum Ice highlighter palette for $12, and I almost went for it, and then I thought, I've got a whole shed load of highlighters. I've got a drawer full of highlighters. I don't actually need any more, even though there were some cool pinks and purples and lavenders and things. And then I was like, yeah, and then I've got shipping to pay and customs fees to pay, because it won't go through as a $12 item. It'll go through as a $40, $50, $60 item, which means you've got to pay custom fees. And I thought, do you know what? Like, even after going through all of that, it's still going to cost 35 quid, which is the same price you can buy it for on Beauty Bay normally. So do you know what? I can't be bothered. It's like, I can't be bothered. I've got them. And again, I might just have a look on Depop, but I haven't looked to see what the offer is for today. So it's a different daily offer during in the run up to Christmas. So yeah, have a look on the JSC website if that's something that you're interested in. I know, Neat, you were looking at lippies and things. So yeah, that might be a way to go. Or also on Beauty Bay, because not all of his shades are on Beauty Bay, but most of the shades are. And like Unicorn Blood, Cherry Wet for a pinky tone red, and some of the nudes, Mannequin, one of my favorites. So yeah, like those sort of shades, I can totally recommend, even at £16 each, because they are worth it. You don't know what you're doing yet today. You need to get Furry Holly Willoughby some food and go to Aldi. Don't know if I can be bothered. Yeah, I know that feeling, Val. If you ever have to go back to the office on a Thursday, you'll be devastated. I know, right? Can you imagine? What will we do without you, Neat? Not much you need to do today. You're currently cooking a roast dinner. Oh, it sounds lovely. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm jealous too, Neat. That sounds really nice, though, Ness. What do you do for your roast dinners? Because I must say, I was the queen of roast dinners. I love roast dinners, especially turkey. I'm really good. Like, I don't know how anybody else cooks their turkey, but I have always cooked mine upside down, so breast at the bottom for half the cooking time, and then rotate it the right way up, and then cook it, and then put a little bit of baste on the top, and it's like with some nice stuffing in and all of that, and it's always been really, really moist and juicy for me. Always. I've never ever cooked a dry turkey in my life. Touch wood. I never have. And like roast beef, I like a good joint of roast beef. I think my favourite, though, just for ease, is like a roast chicken, isn't it? That is my favourite, especially with the new air fryer, because you can get a whole chicken in there and your potatoes dead easy. So yeah, I really like roast dinners. Like it's my favourite meal of all time. Whether it's a Christmas dinner, whether it's a Sunday dinner, or whether it's you'll see on a lot of the What We Ate This Week videos when we do our car vlogs. A lot of those are, there's a lot of roast chicken in those dinners, just because. What have you got? You've got chicken, carrots, and garlic and herb roast potatoes. Oh, they sound nice. With gravy. No, they sound really nice. That sounds like a really nice dinner, actually. It really does. It's simple and quick one today. No, that sounds really nice. I like garlic and herb. Garlic and herb spuds sound really nice. That sounds really good, actually. What have we got tonight? I don't know what we've got. What have we got tonight? I think we've got some turkey mince. I think I'm doing a burrito bowl, I think. Or where we're getting some steak. We might get some steak from the freezer, because we've got some steak in the freezer. I don't remember what we were doing today. There was something we were going to cook. I don't recall. Fibro brain's gone. Oh, wow. So then, I can't wait to see our collab, Ness. I know, right? Next time, sorry everyone, my throat is still a bit croaky from Sunday, you know. But what was I saying? Yeah, like the next time we talk on here, Ness, we would have done our collab would be up. So that's cool. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to see what you do. Do we get any clues as to what colours or anything you're going to be using, or even what palette you're going to be using? Because again, I don't know what. I know we're doing a festive Christmas special, but because I've done these sort of more wearable looks, I'm really tempted to go for something completely bonkers. I am so tempted to do a really like out there, like almost like a TikTok, but not a TikTok, you know, like a proper Nikki Tutorials full on over the top, or you know, James Charles sort of style over the top Christmas theme makeup, with baubles and holly and all sorts painted on my face. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What are you doing? Like how much 2 Sundays till Christmas? I know. I need to get presents that need to go in the post. I need to get them wrapped. I need to get them boxed and labeled. I've still got your Catrice palettes to send you, Ness. They need to get done. I've had a parcel arrive from Neil, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to open it or not. It's a whole blooming parcel. It's a whole box. I thought I was getting I thought he was sending me over the Necronomicon zine, and I've got a whole blooming box. I mean, luckily, I've got Neil's box ready to go the opposite way. So, yeah, that's good. The 3rd Sunday will be Boxing Day. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what to do about that then. I don't know what to do about that. Do I... Do we cancel it for that Boxing Day? Do we think the mods will be up for it? I'm not sure. We'll have to have a think. Let me know what you want to do, Nate. You're excited for it, still toying with colours, can't decide. You're using the Beauty Bay Brights palette. Oh, why not go for it? I know, right? Maybe I should do a Christmas look with a Nikki Tutorial palette. Oh, I could do. Oh, I could do actually, because that's still quite bright. Stop it! You still have the stuff to buy for winter solstice. I know. I've got to film my my wreath. I've got to film that because that needs to go up fairly soon. Because we're already on the. What's the date today? I'm looking and I can't even see. What is the date today? Is it the 10th? No, the 9th. So 12 days until the solstice. Should be all right. Should be plenty of time for me to film it and get it up, because I do think that's going to be quite an interesting video, just showing it. And I also need to do the video all about you all as well, so maybe I'll have to do that. Remember the glitter. It's crazy. Time is slipping away. Absolutely. Oh, you're off to do your Christmas shopping now, Jess. Take care. Absolutely, my darling. You too. Give our love to Ash. I hope you two have a lovely day shopping in the crowds. Wear your mask, because god damn, it's bad out there at the moment. But yeah, have a lovely day. Have a lovely trip. I love Christmas shopping. Which I don't. I hate Christmas shopping. But have a lovely time. I used to like going to the Christmas market, the German market in Leeds. But we haven't had the one for a couple of years. That's a real shame. I'm looking forward to when that comes back. Hopefully next year. It depends, doesn't it? This could be the pattern for the next few years. Remember the glitter. What glitter? What glitter? For the eye look, I'll have to have a look and see what glitter I've got, because if I do what I'm planning, if I do what's kind of I'm slightly planning to do, then I might need to get some glitter. I might need to go out and buy some. I'll have to have a look at what I've still got left in the back room. I'm sure I've got the colors that I want. If this is what I end up going for, I tell you what I should do. Let me just even check whether the Nikki palette has even got the colors that I need in it. I don't even know whether it has. Oh, Nikki tutorials palette, not alter. No. Oh, yes, it has. Yes, it has. So I'm going to be using the Nikki tutorials one then. That's what I will use. Will I just use that one? I maybe could do. Yeah, I'm just going to use that one then. Just that palette and some other pressed glitters. That's what we will do. That's what we will do. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? That sounds like a plan. I mean, you know, it's just going to be one of those things. Again, I haven't totally worked out what I'm doing. I might have to sketch it out on a piece of paper, actually. So yeah, this for everyone that's wondering what the hell we're talking about, on Wednesday, both me and Ness from Little Miss Budget are going to be releasing a video with a very, very Christmassy, over the top, full on Christmas party glam. So we're not glam as in sort of this glam. We're talking full on over the top, pressed glitters, shiny sparklies, baubles for earrings, Christmas jumper, all of that is going to be completely bonkers. And I'm really looking forward to filming it, actually, because it's going to be really fun again. Like the old makeup collabs that we did with that there Kirsty, the kitchen witch. I think we need to do some more of those next year, because I really, really enjoy doing the collabs. So yeah, we do need to do some more makeup themed collabs and challenges and things like that. Okay, looking forward to this collab then. I get it up. It'll be up on Wednesday, my darling. It'll be up on Wednesday. So yeah, you have to make sure you are subscribed, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click your bell icon so that YouTube notifies you each and every time that we upload a video here. And then go and follow all of the people down in the list. There's a list called the Authentic Army. Go and follow all those people. Kelly's planning on coming back to YouTube next year. Kirsty's going to be doing some filming next year, I think, and she's planning on coming back. God, you're warm, mister. You're warm. You're like a little hot water bottle, aren't you? I know. He's just there. Look at him. So yeah, go and follow the Authentic Army. Little Miss Budget. Make sure you go and follow her channel. Ness is up. Ness is doing the bulk of the work at the moment. God, Ness, you're uploading like 3 or 4 times a week at the moment. Absolutely bonkers. You're doing really, really well. I don't think I have a Christmas jumper. I don't think I have one. This is the problem. I was thinking this the other day. I was thinking, oh, I could really do with getting a Christmas jumper. But then again, because I'm such a cheap bitch, it's like I won't be able to wear it after Christmas, because I'm really funny about that. So it would literally be a case of buying a jumper for 2 weeks wear a year. You know, not really sure that that's something. Besides which, being this size, next year, hopefully, I'll be at least 3 or 4 stone lighter. And that probably will translate into a few sizes smaller. So, you know, it's going to be one of those weird things of like, I'm not really planning on buying any clothes at the moment. I keep getting the Killstar messages coming through saying, you know, take an extra 30% off sale prices, or take 10% off sale prices, or whatever. I think it's 10% now, because it was 30% on Black Friday. And I didn't buy anything. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm seeing how my clothes are getting bigger and bigger on me, and which is great. You know, non-scale victories are fantastic. I'll take a non-scale victory, but it does mean that I'm slowly, you know, my clothes are slowly getting too big to wear, some of them, which is not a problem really. Not worth it then, but at least have some tinsel or something. Oh, I've got Christmas hats and reindeer headbands and all sorts. I might have, I'm sure we had Christmas t-shirts, you know, I'm sure we did. I'm sure I had an Elf t-shirt or a Santa t-shirt or something like that. I think, did I? I'm not sure whether I had the Santa one and Rufus had the Elf or the other way around. I think it was the other way around. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, I'll definitely be wearing something a bit bonkers for that video. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, anyway, I think this is just about wrapping things up, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed today. Again, I love Thursdays, just hanging out and chilling and having a good old chat with you all in the chat. And yeah, I love it. If you're here on the replay crew, by the way, what emoji can we stick in the thing? How about we have? Is there a candy cane emoji or a Santa hat emoji or a Santa emoji? Maybe we'll have the Santa emoji because it's red and white, a bit like the look that I've done, sort of that red and gold. Oh, I'll tell you what there is, isn't there? There's a present. Is there a Christmas present that's red and gold? Something red or gold we want for the emoji. No worries, Nee. I really like Thursdays because I really do like the fact that they're just a chill stream. And, you know, I just do my face ready to do some filming or to do whatever. So, yeah, I love that. And I especially love how you're all like falling in love with Eddie as much as we have. Because you do steal the show, don't you, mate? You do steal the show. You've got an itch. You've got a little itch. Little Eddie's got an itch. Oh. Anyway, everyone, I am going to wrap up now. I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me today. I've really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, look out for the car vlog on Saturday. As I say, spoiler, I lost a little bit, so at least it's not a hugely expensive one for Team C's. But yeah, and that'll be going up 11 a.m. on Saturday, and then there'll be a video going up on Monday for another Makeup Monday video at 11 a.m. and a Tasty Tuesday video at 11 a.m. as well. And then Wednesday, we'll be having the collab with Ness. So a special Makeup Wednesday, a Christmas festive over-the-top party look. So that's going to be really fun to film. But yeah, that is it, everyone. Don't forget, come and join me on Sunday over on the other channel for the live tarot stream. If you want a free tarot reading, come across to Beyond Authentic, Basic, yeah. Beyond Authentic, the I is a 1, and come over there from 7 p.m. And that is it, everyone. I am going to love you all and leave you all and say to you all to have a really, really lovely day. So thank you so much for joining the Coffee Morning crew this morning and or this afternoon. And I will see you on another stream or on another video very soon. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.